No doubt 99% of people are going to make a Rock'em Sock'em Robots reference in the intro to their video, so I'm going to give you a little fun-filled fact. Did you know that the term for someone who has an extreme love for movies is called a cinephile? I'm Jeremy, and I'm a cinephile. Sounds creepy, but it's awesome. And that was random, but important. Real Steel. Alright, so I saw the trailer for Real Steel and I thought what everyone thought, and I made jokes like everyone made jokes. I was like, the Rock'em Sock'em Robots movie. I'm not above making references now. And I was like, this movie's gonna suck. I have no hope for it. It's gonna be shit. And then I started hearing early reviews and people were like, this movie's actually surprisingly good. Like people who are really credible too. I mean, they have a head on their shoulders. They know what they're talking about and they were like, it's good. And how was Real Steel? It was actually really good. Holy crap, I'm getting emotional in a movie about robo-boxing. I tweeted that. Immediately you notice the tone's not what you think it was gonna be. Only a couple parts in this movie look futuristic, and that's anything and everything that has to do with robo-boxing, including the stadiums and whatnot, and the cell phones. Other than that, if there were futuristic things, they were really subtle. And I like that. I hate it when things just shove sci-fi down your throat. So Real Steel starts out with Hugh Jackman, and he's a bit of a scumbag, actually. He's sleazy, he's shady, he's desperate for money, he needs to put a robot into a fight, he needs to get a big fight going, he needs money because he owes a bunch of people money. I know someone like that, and they're annoying. Don't ever loan people like that money, games, or DVDs, because you will never get them back, ever. And you really see that his deadbeat persona is just nailed right in when he has to have his kid with him now. And he's like, all right, what paper do I need to sign to release my custody of the kid? I don't want the kid. So right there, you're like, he's a bit of a dick. I don't see them bonding. But like I said, the movie surprised me. And I like the kid. At first, I was like, that kid's way too smart and he's way too much of a smart ass. He's like that girl from True Grit, but a boy in the future. And he finds this robot that's just made for sparring, you know? It's pretty much a tank in an MMO. It can take hits. It can't really dish him out. And he's small too. He's like the little Mac of robots. And after that, the robot wins a fight and he surprises everyone, and then the movie unfolds exactly how you think it would unfold. I'll put it to you this way, a deadbeat dad and his son, they don't know each other at all, but now they have to stay together for the summer. The dad needs money, and then they find this robot that wins a fight. How do you think the movie's gonna unfold? It unfolds exactly like that. And that's my one gripe about the movie. The movie's really predictable, but I'm not really gonna knock it. Stick with the formula. It works. But it was really cool. I mean, seeing Hugh Jackman and this kid actually bond, and seeing the fights and the montages, yeah, it has a montage, and it's awesome. Like, he's training the robot as to how to fight, you know, the robot's copying his movements, so it's all like... I was looking for a reason to do that. There's no relevance. And I'm gonna level with you. The last stretch of fights, they get to a point where it's like, all right, you have to now win these fights. You know, the end of the movie, the climax of it all, those fights, dude. It's a David and Goliath scenario. And the last one he has to fight is like, it's like the Sandman of robots. He's big, he's black, he means business, and he beats the living shit out of Little Mac. How can I not talk about Punch-Out in this review? And that dude's in this movie, you know, the guy who plays a dick in everything. I always say that in every movie he's in this movie. And guess what? He plays a dick in Real Steel. And the soundtrack in the movie had that Firefly tone going on, you know, that I like that stuff too. I don't know why, I just like the twang. Yeah, the twang. So I mean, the acting was good, I liked the characters, I like seeing the characters bond, the fights were exciting. In the end, I walked out of this movie going, I would buy this movie on Blu-ray and I'd love to see it again. Surprise, man, it's like Rocky meets Daddy Issues meets robots. That's a winning combination if I've ever known one. So Real Steel, have you seen it? Are you gonna see it? I wanna know what you guys think about it. So comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.